My name's D, double E, and don't forget the one. Don't worry, baby, I always keep you covered like a nun. What's your name? Cause the boys, they call me D. But just for you, you can have the DA in front. Bad B said she want a G from the three side. Sweet, just stick out your thumb when you're throwing up the beat. So whenever I'm with her, she give me a rush. Big time, she my only one. The mother girl just drink these
The type of girl I wanna die for, babe. I want you in my life. I give you diamonds and nice, baby. I'ma have to keep you locked up in my pocket. I'm running through the love, I'm passing like I'm in a rocket. I did some wrongs and now I'm changing and I never stop it. I'm on my own, I'm asking, do you love me back? Am I so crazy? Am I insane? I'm feeling the flame. I think I'm attached. Is it real love or is it just me? I think we gon' see. Don't know how to act. Spinning through cycles, I can't get enough. I'm the type of guy who's gonna give you my heart. Messing with emotion, man, I can't be apart. Should've let you know how much you meant from the start. Tell me, is this real love? Tell me, is this real love? Tell me, is this real love? Tell me, is this real love?
Is this real love or the vibes that I'm feeling? You make me feel special cause the way I keep grinning. Every day with you is like I'm in a dream. This ain't no cars, but I think I found a queen. But let me tell you this one thing. Call me crazy, but it's like I see a painting. I don't know what to do when I see you. I want my eyes cause I swear you're a painting. Bad B is always in my corner, making me sweat, feeling like I'm in a sauna. When we're together, always stay vibing. You're like a star, but the way you keep shining. The type to go on and on. You shine like a diamond when the pressure's on.
Oh,
I swear you got me chatting even when I'm lost for words. Bringing shit to my face like a visor. It goes on, trust, nobody comes.
Yeah! Beams! I love you, Beams!
Okay, that's crazy. I was muted. I was muted in it was I was muted in my stream. Yeah. So,
Oh man.
so welcome everybody. My name is Ryan. My name is Ryan Beams, Indominus Beams. But I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you guys for coming through the podcast. This is my first time doing it, so if you guys don't mind, please bear with me. I am doing my best I can, and I will take any constructive criticism, if you will. So, if you guys don't mind, let's get into it. Let's introduce ourselves. My name is Ryan Beams, and I'm just kidding. Just keep going, but
Do it again.
But hello, my name's Ryan. I'm 26 years old. I currently live by myself in Sacramento, California. Yes, by myself and my dog Beans. But a WGP at. But if you guys don't know me, I play a lot of COD. I do a lot of content creation outside of just COD itself. I do a lot of Twitch streaming. I'm a social media enthusiast sometimes. Okay, maybe not, but I'm just on social media. I'm a very outgoing person. Very talkative. I'm a certified yapper. If you guys don't know what that is, but that's a little bit about me. I'm Pacific Islander. If you have any questions, please just throw them in DMs. But we'll go on to the next one. We'll go with George. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm George. I'm 22 years old. Oh wait, I'm 21 years old.
They're turning
And
22.
yeah, I'm turning 22.
Okay, okay.
Um, um, and I like to party.
My name is Beams, and I like to party. The thing is, you can't say that because I know where you got that from.
Yeah,
That's a,
yeah,
Hot Rod is a great movie. It's a great movie.
yeah.
All right, Lando, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey!
Hey guys, I'm Landon and I'm Landel at the same time, and I love Beams, Ryan guy. I love you. I'm 19, guys. I just turned 19. Happy birthday, me.
Happy birthday, Landon!
I'm
Woo!
excited to be here, and I am a motherfucking goat at Call of Duty.
All right, so we can move on to the next person. Eric, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Eric. Don't really have any nicknames, anything like
Poppin'
that.
baby.
But live in Washington State.
How old are you, Uncle?
I am 19 years old. I will be 20 here in 20 this year.
Nice,
Same.
nice. Everyone, give a round of applause for everybody else. Woo! We do have a special guest. Today is her birthday. If you guys don't mind, we can say happy birthday to her. George, go ahead and introduce herself.
Leah Gwinstead today turns. Wait, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, Leah Grinstead, my girlfriend, turns 21 today.
Oh, legal! Woo! Woo! Everybody sing happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to George's girlfriend Aaliyah Grishead. Happy birthday to you. I'm gonna lower down my mic.
Now we gotta blow out the candles.
Then later we're gonna go get get some dwinks. 21st birthday.
Some
you know what I'm
dwinks.
saying? Gonna go to a
What?
bar, get wasted.
What does she drink? That's the question.
She doesn't drink nothing. She probably doesn't even want to do that.
You go to the casino. Go to the casino.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Get some money, but all right. So let's get straight into the meat and potatoes. We're gonna start with some current events here. As you guys can tell, the West Coast is on fire, guys.
Oh my goodness.
I just want to go over a little bit of stats here for the LA fires, the Palisade fires. So, right now we are looking at 11 people deceased. For 11 or 10,000 buildings have been destroyed. 180,000 people have been evacuated, and $150 billion in damage.
That's insane.
I'm gonna tell you right now, just from the stats that I've been looking at, $150 billion is just about the amount of money that the U.S. has put into sending troops to Ukraine.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
165,000, and then having to repair 150 I said 150,000, 150 million. No, billion. 165 billion dollars to Ukraine, and then 150 billion dollars to the city of LA, basically, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
That's you're paying on two different wars on two different fronts. You have one on the West Coast, and then you have one on the East towards Europe. So, how does that make you guys feel that we have to put all this money into two different catastrophes?
I don't like it because it's taxpayer money and they take that shit from me. and and they're they're giving my money to the Ukrainians I don't mind that they're using it for the fires because that's cool because it's disaster, but I don't want to be funding no wars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. On top of that, you were also on evacuation warning.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you were very close to evacuation warning. So, um,
yeah.
and just imagine all the people that haven't evacuated. Like, where do they have to go now?
Literally.
So, and not to mention, like, that area is actually very, very popular. It's a very modern city. Pretty sure. Um,
Yeah.
so all that stuff goes right down the drain for spending that much money on just building all that stuff. And California is, it's the highest inflation. It's the highest inflated state in, or not the highest. It's probably the most like. It requires the most amount of cost of living to live there in California.
Yeah.
So 180,000 properties being damaged is definitely game changer towards the economy towards California. I'm pretty sure. This is just like pretty much common sense at this point, um, but yeah. Does anyone have like any other family in that area, like LA area? I know. I grew up in Oxnard, California. I was I graduated there, so I know there's a lot of people that is affected by it, even though they're like hundreds, maybe not hundreds, but like maybe double digits miles away from there. So, does anyone else have family there? In that area?
No, but I have a bunch of family in Vegas, and when like Hollywood, like the hill caught on fire, they said that it was like smoking up in Vegas and shit.
That's insane. That is very close. Even
That
like
is
just thinking about
insane.
like just a couple hours away is
Yeah.
just like enough to make a difference. Like even like ash and smoke will
Yeah.
it'll even affect even Washington State. I know we've felt it a couple times as well when I was there.
You know,
But
Yeah.
I believe it was the last fire that happened out in California that we got absolutely kind of drowned in smoke.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think the one before that was actually no San like the San Bernardino area was no, not that San Bernardino. There was another fire this summer that was affected a lot of different events. But yeah, very 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 catastrophic event there. Um yeah, so does anyone else have anything
Have you
to
heard
go ahead?
about people saying that people have started the fires?
I've heard a lot of that stuff. Like I've even
And
seen
What
like
is the video proof?
yeah, there's
people starting them?
I'm pretty sure there's I saw a reel. There was a homeless dude that was just like setting up this like he was setting this dumpster on fire and then it ended up like burning down the whole city or some shit. It was like
Shit.
and they were recording him while he's starting the fire. He's like, I don't know what's going on. I didn't do this, you know. But it was like it was an Asian dude.
Huh.
But yes, there is a lot of different speculation saying that it was like multiple fires or it was somebody. We can actually double check
Yeah,
on.
because I've seen
We do
like,
have Google for a reason.
I've seen a lot of people say it was other people starting them, and then like I heard a lot of people say it was bushfires that were spreading because of the wind.
The wind was really bad though those days. Like it was crazy. I think
Yeah.
that's what like made it like the worst.
The cause is still under investigation, believe it or not.
Yeah, of course it is.
So, I know that what was it like the Eastern California? Like it was started by like a brush fire, basically.
Yeah.
So, oh dang, it's actually getting expanded. Even like Topanga um, is even under that. Crazy, it's still going. It's even going. It's even going towards Malibu.
What happened?
But
Damn.
unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. And then the major city is like right there.
Yeah, Santa Monica's right there.
Yeah. And Los
Crazy, I was
Santos is
literally-
is under flames.
Hey, I'm glad I got to go to LA before it was all on fire.
But all right. So meat and potatoes, guys. Meat and potatoes.
We need to eat more.
All of us have something in common here. Okay.
Optic is playing at like the Eves.
Right now?
Yeah.
Anyways, we all have something in common here. We all play Call of Duty. All right. So
Yes.
let's start talking about how we all just started Call of Duty. I'll go last because I have a very very long story. Um, we'll start with the more casual side of the COD scene. We'll start with Landon, go to Eric, then George, and me. So Landon, go ahead and talk about how you started playing COD.
So, very first COD I played, Black Ops 2 on fucking PS3, and I played that game so much. My favorite gun was the Vector, by the way, little SMG god. That's where it all started. I started getting into ranked and all that, and like the competitive scene in MW2 because of Mr. Marquez over here. Fucking MW2 was a great time.
MW2 was a pretty okay game, especially if you knew what you were doing and how to play the game. Like a lot of people
Yeah.
think it wasn't a great game. Um, Me personally, I think it was prime. I think I was prime beams there. Like believe it or not, like I want to say Cold War was, but I definitely had a lot more success in MW2 than I did in Cold War. So
I was so butt on MW2, bro. Like it was bad. I didn't play much ranked on MW3. I know we played when it first came out, and then I don't know what happened. I just was not feeling MW3. Then BO6 came out, and oh my god,
there was
I
a completely different game. They had a lot of different movement, a lot of different stuff going
yeah.
on in that game. So, um, but I mean, I think it was very vice versa for. Well, I mean, MW3 was an okay game. It's just that I didn't take it very seriously. I just took
Yeah.
more my friends seriously. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it never tickled my fancy.
But that's good. That's great. Now, what do you think your standpoint is on Call of Duty now?
Oh, I love it, bro. I actually enjoy like playing it. Like
This newest game definitely did bring a lot of players back. It is dying still on the dying end still, but I think hopefully they can get into fixing it in the next couple of months here, so that we can actually enjoy a game that's very very popular.
you know what I just realized? I'm holding Xbox 360 MW2 in my profile picture.
That's insane. That's
It
oh,
was
that
meant
is
to
you.
be.
Yeah.
It was meant to be.
That's awesome, bro. But we'll move on to Eric. Eric, how did you started going about COD, and what got you into at least the scene outside of just casual play?
So, the first COD I started with was Black Ops 1.
Oh yeah, baby.
Didn't even play online. It was just my cousin had an Xbox. We used to come over and just kind of fuck around in private matches and do that sort of thing. And then I really didn't play any other CODs because I didn't have a console, PC, anything like that up until MW 2019 when I had gotten a Xbox the Christmas beforehand. I started
Nice.
playing MW 2019 with a bunch of friends, and that's kind of really what sparked it off. I played a lot of Warzone with them because that's what was popular at the time.
Warzone was popping
Honest,
that time. It was.
honestly, the golden age of Warzone was Verdansk.
Mm-hmm.
It has just
Yep.
gone downhill since then.
1000%. I can agree with that.
Um, but after that, I kind of stuck around with everything. Cold War is kind of where I got a little bit more competitive-ish. Not really competitive, but like more so like
Definitely more
just
into the meta. Definitely just trying to pub stomp. Like, zombies.
X-Stomping,
Zombies was
and
really good in
then
that game as well.
Xbox Matchfinder tournaments.
Mm.
Did a few of those.
Cool.
Got pretty up there. But then right around when I got my first PC and was able to play KBM, which is where I've always been comfortable with because I had a PC for a long time, but
Yo,
not one that was good
yo,
enough to
George,
play
thanks for the
COD or anything
gift.
like
Oh
that.
no, it was Landon. It was Landon
When
that
I play
gifted the stuff. I
CS:GO,
appreciate it, Landon.
sunk thousands of hours into
So,
CS:GO, TF2, and that's
you
kind of where
you
my
you something
is
the George. That's actually a
from,
W
is
move right
Counter-Strike.
there.
And when I got the PC, I had started a discount time. That's when I met Ryan and kind of got me into the competitive scene.
That and not a lot of people actually like took me up for that offer. Like, believe it or not, like you guys know Clary. You two know Clary, no?
Yes, I know Claire.
I'm not sure if Landon knows Clary, but Clary, like I was playing with Clary first in MW2, playing ranked, and it, like being a backpack in that game. You like MW2, I was a backpack. Or I was the backpack holder. My bad. I had the textbooks in the bags, but I think that um it really got me into like teaching people how to play the game after them. So it just kind of like translated over, and then Clary's like, "Hey, you're gonna hop on," and then Eric kind of like jumped into the conversation. Oh, you play COD? Blah 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 blah. So that's kind of how that started, where I just kept playing ranked with my IRLs, and then like this is probably the biggest group I've had that to play ranked Call of Duty with me outside of the community itself. So um, real ones for taking the charge and actually taking the challenge and learning the game. So that's very great. George, go ahead and go on with how you started.
Well, I started playing COD pretty much like I've played every single Call of Duty there has been, like Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3, and then Modern Warfare, World at War. That wasn't really competitive. That was mostly just private matches and the campaign and stuff.
More casual play.
Yeah, I think when I first started playing competitive was Black Ops 2. I think I was 11 or 12 or something, and I remember me and my brother played like we were playing like GBs, but like split screen, and it was kind of fun. It wasn't GB, it was UMG was another website,
UMG, yeah.
and that was cool. And then I kind of took a break from like game battles and stuff, or like wagers or whatever you want to call them, like competitive matches. I still played ranked pretty much every single time, like Black Ops 2, Advanced Warfare, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that after that, uh, I only played. I didn't play Cold War. Is one of the games that I barely touched. Infinite Warfare, I didn't play at all. I didn't even buy it or
Yeah.
anything. And then I started taking it like more seriously in MW2, this new one, and like that's when I really tried to get better and get a team and like try to make it in challengers and like in competitive and stuff. Um, that was kind of a rough year. That was kind of like I didn't know what I wanted
Mm-hmm.
most. Like I did like generally felt like I had the skill to make it like I felt I had an ego.
Yeah,
Like I think I
what you were thinking, your potential was really high, and then you not reaching that is kind of like sparked up a, you know what, um, your grind to get better every day. I guess so. I guess that's what
yeah
it is.
yeah like it was just like I don't know. I definitely had an ego where I felt like I could beat anybody in a gunfight. Like I remember me and my teams would like scrim against top challenger teams or like top 64 teams and stuff, and um we always I at least I feel like I always did pretty good against them and stuff, and that game just boosted my ego even more. I definitely took a break in MW3. I just played ranked for that one. Um, also is the year that was the year I met my girlfriend and stuff,
And then the time that you chalked me when we were supposed to team.
yeah, because we literally were like, oh, we had a team, you, me,
Yeah.
Mello,
Yeah.
Raven, like we're going to do this. We put like on Twitter. I think we posted it on Twitter,
Yeah.
chat and stuff.
Yeah.
It was just like
But
it just didn't materialize.
yeah, I'll go more in depth into that idea in just a second.
But in this game, like I definitely want to try to get better. Like I definitely want to do something. I'm not there yet when it comes to where I know where my skill can be.
Mhm.
Um, but I would like to keep trying and stuff, to get better, and because I do want to make a run in challengers or I don't know, just competitive in general. Would make
Gotcha.
good money in it.
Mhm.
I just want to make money out of it, get something out of all of this
1,000%.
gaming stuff.
Yeah, and the potential is definitely there. The potential limit is actually very very high. I don't even think there's a limit for you, especially because as a person that's played COD for so long, I don't think I've ever struggled playing against somebody, like you, George. So, um, but every single time that we play, every time that we play against each other, it's always a good time. It's always good competition, which I learn the game off of you, then vice versa. Um, but yeah, definitely a great start to a type of passion that makes.
Yeah.
Well, and then so we'll start off with me. Hi, my name is Ryan. My name is Ryan Beams and Dominance, and I'm kidding. But I started playing Call of Duty I didn't play the first 3 games. I played like COD 4. I actually share an account with my dad, and my brothers. So, we every single match we toss a controller around. It was a very very classic style. Like, oh, I play one game, you play one game. And so every time we get past the controller, we play one game, and you get practice. That's how we got practice. But I eventually got my own PlayStation 3 in MW2. I got my own account. We still had to kind of like share like each other's accounts, or not share each other's accounts. It was more share the PlayStation. So got on my account and started grinding out the MW2. That's when I was like quick scoping. I got introduced to quick scoping, and I couldn't do it for shit. So I was just trying to be like everybody else. But got into it. I started getting into more clans and stuff because I was very very intuitive when it comes to the game. It was the first game I really ever really cared for, I guess. But Black Ops 1 came out. I was very much a pub player, really. And then up until Black Ops 4, I want to say. Black Ops 4, I actually took it very, very seriously, where I got recruited to a clan called SSGs, Sixth Sense Gaming. Bunch of shitters. I'm telling you that right now. And I thought it was the biggest shit. I recruited people left and right, and it was a great time. It really was, but it was just ran by somebody that just didn't care about it. Someone's like, how do I say this? It's more like of a, like, it was very, very much like bipolar, I guess. So, but kind of straight away from there. That's when I met Voltaic Rage. I don't know if you know Tristan, George.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so me and Tristan were on SSG together. We straight away got into MW 2019. That's when we started playing the CDL playlists, and it was really really fun. MW 2019 definitely opened my eyes to what potential I had, and then what was it? What was the game after that? Cold War. It was Cold War, right?
Yeah.
Cold War came around. That's when me and Tristan and Seth and you know JJ.
Yeah.
So me, JJ, Tristan, and Seth, we were all in a league. We got slammed by Diamond Con. We got and I think that's what that also drove me, is like losing enough games to not wanting to lose anymore, I guess. So that's what really just drove me to be a better player, a better teammate, a better everything. Then that's when I rushed. That's when like the 8 servers started going in left and right because everyone loved Cold War. But that's how I really got my name out inside the COD community, so that I can get my name out there, I guess. But Cold War, Vanguard, I didn't really play. I don't really play rank play. But MW2 came out, and that's when I really started like pushing towards leagues, and that's when I actually picked up George, because I didn't know George till after Vanguard. So I played with John in Vanguard, and then John is actually George's brother, and then George was in eighth. I'm like, holy shit, you're nasty. You play opposite of me. I think we go together, you know. So that's when I said, you know what, fuck it. I want to build my team around George. So I built my team around George. We ended up winning a couple league matches, and then kind of like just chalked out the rest of the season because of inside or not really in team issues, but more like personal team issues, I guess. And then
And I kind of got picked up by another team.
and that as well.
Yeah.
But that's probably hence the reason why George got picked up. So, but MW3 came around, only played ranked play. That's why I really started getting into coaching and playing with others to make people play better. I'm a very very selfless person. If that's something that you should know about me, but then here I am, Black Ops 6. MW3, we were supposed to go in with George, Mello, Raven, and I. And then the inside joke is George got a girlfriend and chalked me for the whole season. But and then he came back the year after and he said very very first message, I want to team with you. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's drop everything. Let's do this shit. So then Raven and George were already on a team, and then I said I bucked the fuck up and I started asking around. I asked Mello. Mello was the original fourth, and then I asked him. He's like, "Give me a second," and then he's like, "Y'all still doing tournaments?" I'm like, "He's like, who's your duo? George still your duo?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, make it a trio. So ended up fucking just working out. So hopefully when Mello gets back on Tuesday, we get back to scrimming, but definitely gotta put in more reps as a team. We're absolutely disgusting this year. I don't want to like, even though like we're not completely slamming people. We're nasty. I don't give a fuck. That's how I'm coming out swinging this year. So, but it's a very very long story. But that's just how I started out COD. So, so that's me. That's Beams. That's Landel. That's Strat and Eric, and then that's also George. So, any questions for anybody at all? Just to clarify anything. All right, cool. We're going back into the meat and potatoes. So, so this one's another question that I had come up with. It's what do you guys think was the best COD in your opinion? I know everyone's gonna have a different opinion here. For me personally, I loved Black Ops 3. I loved Black Ops 3. It was just a great idea of jetpacks and ban and protect, and the gunplay was nice. Just the innovation of how clear crisp that game was. It was very very nice. I think that was like COD, knowing how to COD without even knowing COD. But but I think Black Ops 3 was a very very good game. George, what do you think the best COD was that you played?
Like my favorite one.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people didn't enjoy it. I really enjoyed MW19. Just because like the competitive scene was also cool. Like I really enjoyed the 5v5 aspect of it.
Yeah.
It was fun. The movement was fun. There
Yeah.
was so snipers. There
There's a
was
large skill
performance
gap in that game. If you didn't know how to slide cancel, you're getting shit on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was the game I really enjoyed watching as well and stuff, and like I don't know, and it was fun to play.
Yeah,
It wasn't dull or anything,
yeah.
but yeah, I'd say MW19.
The scene was actually really really nice too, because that's when they actually started having location, like quote unquote locations for teams, and that's when people had started having majors or like hosting majors for that that team, and I think that was a great idea, except for the fact that they don't even play in that fucking city, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but city sponsorships is actually a great idea for sports, because it actually brings it out the esports into gaming. So that's a very very valid point. 2019 was a very very slept on game, even though a lot of people shit on it. So Eric, go ahead and go for your favorite COD.
I'm gonna have to agree with George, because MW 2019 was one of my favorite. Just because it was one of the first main games that I played and actually kind of got good at, and kind of made me actually enjoy COD. I used to actually be an avid COD hater before I started playing it.
And sometimes it does take a little bit of pushing to get out of that comfort zone to actually start to start a new journey. So very very nice. And then Landon, go ahead.
It's gotta be BO2. I love Black Ops 2. Like that shit, it put me on.
Yeah, BO2. I feel like it's a very well. I mean, everyone's obviously gonna say because everyone played that game. It's I don't disagree with you at all. It's just like, everyone says it. They're not giving any of the other CODs a chance. But for you, I respect your decision. I 1000% do, because I actually did like the game. But
Yeah, bro. And the Peacekeeper as well. Like, that shit was filthy.
so, um, I mean, obviously people have different starts to Call of Duty, even the comp scene in general as well.
Yeah.
So that being said, what is you guys' standpoints as on COD right now? Like, how do you guys feel about COD as it is standing right now?
I feel like it's headed in the right direction
Head in the right direction.
with the Omni movement,
Mm-hmm.
and I love the gunplay. I really do.
1000%. I
I
think
feel like they did a
I
good job at it this year.
they 1000% did, and it's innovative. Again,
Yeah.
they're doing more to keep the community. They're listening to the community, just like partially. I'm gonna go ahead and say my take on it. I think it's in a very very mid state, very very mid state, compared to the other games that I played. Um, I don't think I've really hated a COD. I've said this like multiple times. I don't think I've hated a COD, believe it or not. Until I started playing rank play, uh, in Crimson ranks in this game, because you just run to hackers left and right and there's no anti cheat. So that's really what's killing the game is hackers. They said that they spent 3 whole years creating this game and the maps are dog shit. I'm sorry, maps are dog shit. No ifs, ands, or buts. They put Hacienda in, great. Put fucking frequency in there. Put fucking Arsenal in there. I've been
They
saying
should
this
have
for.
raid. That'd be
They,
cool.
they that would be cool too. I mean, they brought back all the other competitive maps for MW3. Just might as well just still fucking rate it. Mid state, I think there are ups and downs, and I think that I think they can still kind of redeem themselves. So
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly like everybody loves the gunplay. Everybody loves like the mechanics of the game. It's just the maps are not that good, and then it's also that they need a good anti cheat. But it's like to the point where it would be so easy to do it, to add a new anti cheat or to use the one that's already existing.
Mhm.
Like, and it's something that's so simple, but they don't do it, and nobody knows why. And it's just like because they don't have to. Like, they're making money off of it. They have a really good player base. Like, they don't have to do anything. People are still buying the game, still buying skins. Like, they're not gonna fix something that for them doesn't need fixing. And it is dying. The Call of Duty scene. A lot of people have left it. Uh, but it's just like until they get a new anti cheat, like this could be a really good Call of Duty, like one of the best Call of Duties. But it's just they discourage people from playing it.
1000%. I
So
agree.
yeah,
Eric, standpoint on COD?
I agree. They definitely do need to fix the inner cheat, but they are moving in a right direction with movement and everything like that.
Mhm.
But anti cheat has been a big issue, not even just this COD, but all modern CODs.
1000%. And then, but they are still stepping in the right direction. They just announced crossplay disabling for console players. So console players are now going to be able to queue with their own consoles, and I think that's a step in the right direction, because console players won't be playing as much cheaters, but at the same time you still have people like using like Cronuses, you still have people doing all that stuff to cheat, but it's definitely in the right direction, because that was supposed to come out for launch. 1000%. I don't know if ands or buts, that was supposed to come out on launch. But announcing that was the case, and it kind of like that's what kills console players playing COD, is that they want to play with console players. The people on the right advantage, or the same advantages,
yeah.
But
Absolutely.
yeah,
Did you know that they're adding
Console is a little bit more casual for the most part,
1000%.
and so adding that crossplay is definitely a very big step in the right direction.
Were you gonna say, Landon? You said you were gonna say something. You said they're
they're
adding
adding challenge tracking. I just think that's a good feature.
challenge tracking for like
Like you can, like say you're in the middle of your game and
Mhm.
you can pause your menu and see how far you are in a challenge, or like what challenge you're closest to completing for like a camo or something.
Oh, that's good. That's nice. That makes camo grinding a lot more informative. So, it gives you time to think about what guns to work on next, like mid game, or it definitely takes time to camo grind. So it's gonna mitigate that a little bit less instead of just going straight and just trying to do that.
I'm gonna say I've never gone through and actually completed a full camo grind on one of these newer games.
Neither am I.
The only one I've done, it was really Black Ops 2. But it was only really for diamond. I guess diamond for ARs and SMGs. I didn't really play anything.
Sexy back then.
I think that was the best diamond camo, even though it was like the first diamond camo. Like that's like your first high school love.
Literally.
But all right. As we're all COD players, everyone has their own type of vibe and everyone listens to their own music. So what's your COD music? What is to get you going, to get you frying the competition?
I just need a fat beat. You know what I'm saying?
Fat beat.
A fat beat? What did we explain a fat beat?
Like just like I don't know, like any Migos music. You know what I'm saying? Where it's good. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
honestly, you're not wrong there. Like anything that just gives you the stank face, just like head bob, like cut. Like me personally, I like that head bob, like fucking like cutthroat music, where like some King Von, dude. Like I've been on my King Von shit lately, and just like straight like murder intent. I just feel like I promise there's nothing wrong with me. I promise, but like just just going in there, just trying to kill every goddamn person that there is on the map. I think that's a great like mentality, especially like going into leagues, like just stomping into battle with your boys, I guess. And I think right now I think like Armed and Dangerous by King Von. I don't know if you guys heard it, but like if you guys listen to it, you're gonna like literally get into like killer instinct mode. Like that's the type of shit, like just killer instinct. Landon, what are you feeling?
Let Eric go.
Eric, want to talk about how what music you listen to shredding COD?
Well, are we talking just about shredding or
just COD music in general? Like what gets you in the mood to play more COD?
Well, it depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm going in for a camo grind or something, I was listening to chill music, kind of lay back and just
I got you.
Play my lanes and grind those headshots, especially in this newer one. Just something chill. And then if I'm wanting to slay out, it's definitely something more aggressive. Like I listen to a lot of different shit. It could be something from divorced dad rock to some pretty aggressive rap.
Yeah, I got you. It definitely does like depend on the vibe too, but you're definitely not wrong. Then last but not least, Landy, go ahead.
I already know what he's gonna say.
I do too.
You're done. Come downstairs.
You already know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
What do you take a wild guess?
You already said it. Lilo, stop
straight
it.
to BC Dawn on Spotify. I'm opening that Rebirth album and I am pressing play.
Lilo, stop on.
It has a lot of his album has a lot of variety, and the beginning is like mellow, but then you get into that shit and you're slaying out. It's fucking awesome, and I love it, bro. It fits. Like, would you put in my cup?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I got attacked by my dog like mid fucking. But yeah, man. Like, but sometimes like, dude, sometimes when you're down in the dumps, bro, and you're just hitting a regain, you just need something like soft, right? Just chill, relax, and get right back into the fray. Like
you need that shit to go from spotlights to Can You Breathe in a second.
He did, yeah. Like it definitely it really depends on what's going on COD. Like I think that's a huge difference, especially with how how COD is making you have to like really like put your mental down to play the game, I guess.
Yeah.
I know all of us have experienced like that fucking down in the dumps, like fuck, I can't win a game, fuck, nothing's going right. Hit a regain, fucking listen to some fucking music, and then fucking go right into the fray. But I think I definitely have to agree with Eric on this one. Like it takes a type of mood and a type of like action what you're doing on the game to really buckle down on what type of music it is. But yeah, very very nice. Does anyone else have anything else to contribute to the conversation?
I like
No.
Divorce Dad Rock too. Just want to look at that out there.
You know, I think this is the funniest thing ever because when I was teaming with George in MW2, we were playing ranked on fucking a CeeLo control, right? George is popping 4 or 5 pieces, fucking top satellite, right? And he's listening to fucking Titanium by fucking Selena Gomez.
That's valid.
Crying.
Fuck.
And then he posted on Twitter. He's like, Selena Gomez is my COD music or some shit. Dude.
Fucking
That was a phase.
But man, that's crazy how fast an hour can go by. It's crazy how fast an hour can go by.
That was an hour?
That was an hour worth of talking, man.
Damn.
But it's like 51 minutes, but still like type shit. But
type shit.
But I think that was really all it was for now, at least. Like, unless someone has any other topic. Oh, the CDL predictions. We're gonna go over there. CDL predictions. Right now.
Not be a part of this. I don't really know the CDO.
Well, you can always give it a shot.
And look it up on Google, baby.
Optic and LA Thieves are 1-1, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Qualifiers. All right. So for now. All right. So as of this weekend, starting with the qualifiers, we had Minnesota beat LAG. Oh, this is December. We'll go to January. My bad. Let's see. January 17th. That's Friday. So we had LAG 3-0 Cloud9 New York. All right. So this LAG team has not won a map besides this Cloud9 team. 3-0 Vegas Optic Vegas. You already know how that's gonna go. Minnesota Toronto beats Minnesota. Minnesota has had a hot start this year. Losing to Toronto Ultra, I think this is a little bit of an eye opener for Minnesota Rocker. Teams are starting to watch their VOD scrim and get practice in because Rocker is a team to beat this year. But Estriel and Paul X have definitely been doing their own thing. But Vancouver Surge, they just 3-1 Vegas Falcons in a 3-1 fashion. Cloud9, Miami Heretics did beat Cloud9 yesterday. That was yesterday. I know Landon is gonna be is a Miami Heretics fan because he's just from Miami. So.
Yep. That's me.
Little do you know, it is a Spanish-speaking team.
Hey.
They speak Spanish in comms.
For real?
Yeah, they do.
Fuck.
Boston Breach, they just 3-1 Carolina yesterday. And then today, Toronto beat LAG. LAG doesn't look like they're starting hot, but it was definitely a must win on Friday. So, upcoming we have LA Thieves in Texas, Optic Texas. As you know me, I'm a Green Wall fan for life. I'm gonna have to go with Optic Texas because I'm a hard Optic Texas dick rider. Hate to not say it, but LA Thieves is definitely a super team, but them being up 1-0, I think this goes to map 5, bro. I think this goes to map 5. He said low. Tyler is the Atlanta FaZe guy, so. So what are you guys' predictions for the Optic and LAT game?
Oh, LA
Oh,
Thieves 3-2.
I know George likes Los Angeles Thieves because of Hydra.
Boy.
Oh, but more Hydra. But Optic 3-1. Optic 3-1 is pretty viable. Eric Landon, anything for the LAT Optic game?
Go Optic!
Yeah.
I love watching the Optic guys.
I was gonna get an Optic Scuff controller.
Yeah, I was thinking about it too, and then I saw that they didn't have the PS4s, the PS4 controllers, and I was about to fucking punch my monitor. Not gonna lie.
I was gonna get a PS5 one.
But Atlanta FaZe and Minnesota Rocker, I think because FaZe won that minor, I think they're ready to go. I think they're ready to start to buck up, and I think they win. I'll give Minnesota another one S&D and a control because Atlanta FaZe has been showing out their flaws lately. So Minnesota has been on a hot start. They know what they're doing. I'll give FaZe a 3-2 here. I think Minnesota wins the first hard point, second hard point, and then the last S&D.
I agree, honestly.
See, this is where Eric needs to get into the freaking CDL because this is how you're gonna learn playing the game as well. George, what do you got predictions for Atlanta and Rocker?
For which one?
FaZe and Rocker.
FaZe 3-1.
FaZe 3-1.
Yeah.
That's what Tyler's saying. That's what Tyler's saying in there.
At FaZe and LA Thieves are just the best teams. Like when it comes to individual skill, they're just head and shoulders above everybody else, I think.
Minnesota does look hot. I will not I've always hated Minnesota just because I don't know what the fuck they were doing for the past couple of years, but this team that Minnesota put out, I think Estrel's doing his thing. I think that Nero's doing his thing, and I think Paul X is doing his thing. So I think it's a very, very good team dynamic there. But I do have FaZe winning this. So, and then I guess that's the rest for today. So I don't know if you guys want to watch the game or anything. It's up to you guys, but
I'm watching it right now.
I know you're watching it right now. But as for now, I don't have any other topics for the podcast. I guess I'll just go into just streaming. But I think it was a great podcast so far. I think it was just simple chatting,
I fucked with it, my boy.
So.
And I was geeked. I'm mad yoked right now.
So I think it was a great time. So I guess we'll just go straight into watching the Optic game. So I'm actually gonna end stream and then
We're gonna watch as friends.